Hopefully live. Sorry for the little sound, because I'm gonna limit feedback. I think it's gone now. Alright. Everything is correct. Sweet. Alright, tweeted, announced in Discord. Oh, good. I don't know why that live said with the pinata. Oh shit! I actually didn't change the go live message. Whoops! The one thing I didn't change in my go live message. Changed everything else and not that. Alright. Alright, well, I had a bit of a beef of a morning, so let's get into some festing. So off stream, I did a little bit of grinding in the basement. So Galef mastered Dancer and Gobez mastered Monk, so they swapped over now. And Lena is very close to mastering Ninja, which is very nice. So we've already talked to Krill, so let's just head out the gate. Am I certain that's what I want? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I don't tend to rename... Can you rename the characters? I don't think you can. I think it's just like parts. As soon as now. Krill's completely unimportant. We'll never see her again. Let's go punch up a dude. So my ninja has the dancing dagger on. Oh no! Oh no! The poor boy. Oh no! Wally, thank you so much for the resub. So I was actually raw. There's a couple of things I talked about on Monday that I'm gonna correct myself on.
Greetings from Canada.
Canada's good. One is that Monk's barehanded does give Monk strength, and Monk has the best strength in the game. I forgot that Monks have the best strength and the best stamina in the game. So barehanded gives everyone a monk's very sizable strength, so their strength is a lot higher now. The other is that I was right. Ninjas have first strike innately. So if you have a ninja in your party, you don't need to equip this on anyone. It raises the chance of a preemptive strike from 32 out of 256 to 64 out of 256. Yeah, monks have 26 additional strength, and that's tied with Gladiator for the best strength in the game. The problem with barehanded as an ability is that it sucks. Like, I'm basically using it entirely for the strength bonus, and that's it. It is not worth taking weapons off of people. Anyway, let's head on to the werewolf village. No, it's already dead! No, Lena! You monster! So yeah, that's the power of dual wield and swords dance. It's strong. With barehanded monk strength behind it. That is some sexy damage right there. Onward! So, if you have a Beastmaster, you can catch that frog for a useful thing in this village. Otherwise, there's not all that much to do. Well, everything's just locked. Well, time to leave. Oh no, I've encroached. Hi, werewolves. Oh no, we're surrounded. No one recognizes Galuf. So yes, this werewolf is actually a very old werewolf. He fought with Galuf. He's another granddad. He's a bit deaf. Oh no! He sent Galuf flying. Gobez! He's in the wrong game. Yes, my new naming scheme for this year is villains from all the Final Fantasy games that I've played. So, or completed, really. Because I have played 2 and 3, I've just never beaten them. So my second run was Garland. My first run was a naming pledge from the Goon Forum thread. I always try to do a naming pledge first to try and raise some money for charity. And then I have a naming scheme I use for all my runs. And this year, it's villains. Poof! So yeah, Bart's, fucking shoulder checks a very old man werewolf. And we find out that Gomez isn't actually just a nobody. He's the son of a actually important dude. So he's still unimportant, he's just the son of an important dude. His Dorgan stayed behind, met Bart's mom, and had little baby Bart's. So now the town is, full of people again. We basically put Kelger, we kind of hospitalized him a little bit. Ah, no. Managed to get the wrong one. Oh dear. Come on. There we go. So this is useless for me, but if you have a bard, do get Requiem. It does damage the undead based on your magic stat. It is very good. I didn't actually know that you could, make their cycle go weird. Oh no, I trapped that one in the bomb! Oh no! Oh no! Can I trap any more of them? Oh. Can I trap this one? Can I trap you somewhere? Over here? Over here? Yes! No more running in a circle. Destroyed! Oh, hey, sheeps. Oh yeah, these sheeps have there's an invisible wall that stops the sheeps from like going up. Yeah, they can't actually go up through the building. Only I can go under the building. Alright, I don't think there's much new to buy, but let's have a look. Three of those, 3 of those. I was incorrect. I actually have the main gauche on my dancer at the moment. It lowers their strength, but it gives them that extra chance for evasion, which is just really nice. Yeah, I thought the dancing dagger was better than the Kodachi, so I just bought one. Sheep are harder to destroy than werewolves, it's true. Oops, I should actually put armor on everyone and not forget to do that again. So yeah, I'm trying to keep my dancers' evasion high. To buy any magic. So if you catch a frog and you have a Beastmaster, give the frog to this wizard. And he will give you something very useful. Ah, all 3 sheeps are back here. Good sheeps. Yeah, I got Monk, Ninja, Dancer, Dracoon. It's certainly a team. Alright, well, I can get a free in-heal here. I'm sure it's fine. I will. Fully healed. Yeah, sheeps keep me awake with bonds at night. So there's only 2 sheep now. That's alright though. Bye, sheeps. Nothing to do with me. The 3rd sheep just got lost again, it's fine. Alright, we are in Dragon Mail. We'll see how much of a time this dungeon is. I probably want to take the dancing dagger off, actually, here. Sure, a lot less horrifying than black and white sheep. I mean, most things are. I probably did want to get, like, 2 Kodachis. It's fine. Everything about black and white is horrifying. Yeah, money's nice. Money's always good. Just gotta roll on up and then roll on out. So yeah, this is the reason why you don't want the dancing dagger on. These guys are undead, which means drain moves hurt you and heal them. I do like to kill these guys rather than running away, as long as it's not too much of a hassle. Because they drop Dragon Fangs, and Dragon Fangs sell for a shit ton of money. They are fairly chuffy, though. Fire Scrolls will work. I will... Oh, if you've never played Black and White, you've never experienced the horror. Unless you watch me play it, of course, and then you experience the horror. And let's see how a Flame Scroll does. Okay, not terrible. Don't want to use too many. Although zombie dragons are a little bit terrifying, and you should, I've been getting lucky with them, but there is a move they can use, which is very, very, very scary. Now. Dome Dragon. So I'm good. Whereas these cats aren't even remotely scary. They are, in fact, very easy. Okay, kick's okay. Against 5 of them, it's actually just fine. Jump! Cats are weak to, most things are weak to knives, it's true. See? Birds, weak to knives. Stabby stabby, kill the birds. Right, got one thing to pick up here. Ah, hello. I suppose I could do this. Oh, no damage. Yeah, this is a special fight. We haven't actually seen Golem on his own, but you can before this point. Golem that comes in the fight, he hits you for some damage and then runs away. Like tee hee hee. And then you find him in a fight with 2 dragons. They turn around and turn on him. I'm doing no damage because these guys are actually in the back row. Very annoyingly, they're in the back row. So if he dies, you don't get him. If you kill these 2 guys and not him, then you get him as a summon. He's a very good summon. There we go. Yeah, the fabled boner dragon. And if we just wait a little bit. It would rock if I could roll along with you. So as with all summons you fight, at least most of them anyway, you get him as an item. Then you use him. It's not all of them actually, it's just some of them. So, yep, there we go. Golem get. Completely optional, you don't have to fight that fight. You can just never see it. It's only in that area out there that you actually see it. I'm getting a decent amount of money. I'm okay with throwing some scrolls out. Yeah, bone mail! I never use it. I probably should, but I never do. Bone mail makes you undead, essentially. It changes your status to undead, so... like, drain moves and stuff heal you, but curing moves hurt you. And it's very useful. It checks against a bunch of different status effects as well. It's very useful in a bunch of certain boss fights. I just never use it. Mainly because I always forget it's on, and then heal, and then kill myself, which is kind of dumb. Yeah, drippy. This guy's just drippy. Because he drips. See, the reason why I'm not using Dance is because Dance has 2 things that are drain. One's HP, one's MP, and they both reverse. And that's me, never boned. Levels. Okay, so I kitted myself out in potions and stuff from the money I made from beating up a bunch of statues. It's one of the main reasons why I wanted to grind there, was for the money. I sort of kind of spent all of it. I've been kind of lucky with these zombie dragons. They can be a lot nastier than they've been, so... Okay, not too far away from Ninja. Getting some nice dragon fangs for some nice money. Ah yes, here are the bone dragons. We can fight them as enemies. Yeah, he learned flirt. Don't you do it. Don't you bone. These ones are also undead. Again, that kind of pains in the asses, but not really as dangerous as the other one. Go ahead and use tent. Yeah, woo the undead. Alright, I'm definitely a little bit worried about this boss coming up. Just gonna bring up the guide for it. I mean, I already know what this boss is weak to, and I don't have any of it, I'm pretty sure, but... yeah, okay. Once I get out there, I'll rejigger my, my equips and stuff and see how it goes. This boss is vulnerable to death, which is very useful if you have access to death. I do not. If you don't have access to death and things like stop, this boss is definitely much more of a pain in the ass. So it's not undead, so I'm gonna go get my dancing dagger back. Other than that, I think I'm about... well, I'm as ready as I'll ever will be, to be honest. Yeah, I don't have, like, throw on anyone else. I don't think there's anything better I can have. Yeah, yeah, the status effect. Yeah, it's one of the bosses in the game that you can actually insta-kill with death. It's pretty good. Bard, Black Mage, Samurai, Samurai. I mean... yeah, that's... you're gonna have no problem. Just throw all your money at the problem. Alright, so the Dragon Grass is actually an enemy. Also, Inuki? I can't ever pronounce that one. I think it's the Samurai's Insta-Death skill works in this Gaia tree, so... do I want to throw a shuriken? Probably. I could potentially buy another one at the... Quell actually had scrolls and shurikens for sale, if you noticed that. How much damage this will do? Okay, not bad, not bad. Hit can get rid of those little flowers, it's good to know. I guess I'm really hoping for some sword dances here. And my monk keeping the little flowers under control. There you go, monk turning out to be useful after all. Their targeting is, and he'll auto-target to the Dragon Pod once I kill these guys, so, yeah. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of little flowers right there. There we go. It's not helpful. Oh! Well, I guess he retargeted that one then. Okay, well, I'm doing okay. Because he doesn't really do anything. He just, like, regenerates flowers. And I am damaging him, so... I'm gonna wait until the flowers come back up. There we go! Inuki, yeah. That's the move. Okay, so this is fine. A very slow, but very safe fight. Ah, Swords Dance. There we go. That's more like it. Mwah. Alright, Monk actually turned out to be super useful in that fight. Kick very effectively kept him down without me having to use scrolls. Scrolls probably wouldn't have worked because the flowers have really high magic defense. They have 50 magic defense. I don't know if scrolls would have gotten past that because I know I've had a hard time with like black mages. In that fight because the Wrath spells just don't do enough damage to the flowers. So Kick actually, you know, I'm gonna give it to Monk there. Monk kinda worked in that fight. I think it's just because I'm not normally using Monk's Kick when I have better options available to me. But it actually worked just fine. Pretty pleased with that. I was worried about that fight, because that fight can go terribly wrongly. His little flowers do a lot of stats effects. So they can confuse, they can paralyze, they can blind, they can age, they can poison. They all have like inherent regain. So yeah, Monk, not all that useful in World 1, that was where Ninja shone, but has definitely helped in that fight. Thanks for the 10. Definitely a solid bro against Dragon Pod. Because yeah, those little flowers are horrific. They just cast so many status effects on you if you let them live. And because I don't have a time mage, I can't teleport, so I'm gonna have to walk all the way back down. Now, if one of my ninja had done that during the fight, it would have been a lot faster. Alas, no Swords Dances for me. Yeah. Swords Dance with dual wield is, it's real fucking good. I know, they hit me with a bone. I do like shields. So shields are like elven mantles. They actually don't up your defense, they just give you a chance of blocking attacks. So shields are actually really good. Shield actually tells you? Ah, you missed, pal. So if I look at... Yeah, like, Elven Mantle doesn't put evasion on, but you can see that shield gives Faris 30% evasion. Shields are just really, really good. Yeah, this place is one big dragon graveyard. I have been getting extremely lucky with those boys. Yeah, if you finish a battle with the Dragoons up, they just stay up there. Like, fine then, fine. Finish without me, that's fine. See if I care, I can stay up here forever. See, the thing about Poison Eagles is they don't have a lot of health, but they do have a decent amount of evasion. I'm gonna buy some more scrolls in, well, and at least one more shuriken. I should have, with the Dragon Fangs, plenty of money. God, it's one of the things I miss the most when I don't have a Time Mage. Is having to go all the way back down. Teleport is just so useful. You went all the way up a dungeon. You want to leave? Just teleport out. We literally gave it to you before this long dungeon. You should use it. Well, almost there, almost out, almost free. No, I'm almost free. Let me out. Let me out. Yeah, you can see that Monk's damage doesn't really compare to, like, the ninja's damage. Already starting to lag a little bit. But Barehanded Ninja is still very good. He's, okay. I was like, did I miss Lena maxing Ninja? But no, I have not. She is not quite there. Almost there. Look, I'm getting out and you can't stop me, cats. Honestly, if you get more gil than you spend on a scroll, it's worth just using a scroll. No, I don't need this back attack in my life. Thank you. Well, I could do with another free stay at the inn. I love this music. So, there's only one sheep left. Unimportant. Alright, let's go buy some more scrolls. Love medicine for dessert. I have a dancing dagger. I think I will... I don't really need to. Okay, one more shuriken. 25, 20, 20 seems good. I could always come back here for more if I need them. To re-equip that dancing dagger. That's true, you make dinner of the sheep and they reincarnate as super bosses. I always feel very bad when I do the free dinner. Yeah, we returned from Drakenvale unharmed. Hooray for me. Alright, back to the castle ball. So these cursed beings aren't undead, which is kind of funny considering there's an enemy with the same sprite that is undead later on. Oh no, my monk! Yeah, Gallup doesn't have a very good kingdom. It is a bit of a swamp. He's also getting a little bit decked. There's a Swords Dance. It's true. He went adventuring instead of being king because, yeah, his kingdom sucks. Open the gate! Nice try! Oh, there's also a thing here that isn't very useful for me, but you can actually get this before you leave Castle Bal, and it's totally worth doing. I just didn't get it before. Hop, 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 hop. There's a great sword up here. Just a free sword lying in the water. It's an upgrade to your normal swords if you have a sword wielding class, and you can get to here before you leave the castle. You just have to go out the way I'm going in. I like how the moat doesn't go all the way around the castle. Well, we snuck in. Well, let's not eat a sheep, let's just rest at the end. I'm going to see if I can get a funny thing to happen when I go upstairs. Let's see if I can get it to happen. We're gonna go up, we got to heal Harry. No, it's not Harry. What is the name of this dragon? Does this dragon have a name? Yes! See? Bart just has no concept of personal space. Apparently Guido is calling for us. Oh no, now Lena has no concept of personal space. That poor Moogle is getting squished. Yeah, they really made Golbez more of a an idiot in this translation. Because, yeah, the one from the first line is called Hiryu, and I have no idea if this one has a name. Alright, Lena's gonna poison herself again. The dragon grass is poisonous to humans, so she eats it to get him to eat it because she just likes poisoning herself so damn much. Alright, we saved the dragon. Whee! Alright, so I'm gonna apologize because there is gonna be a bit of grinding on this stream in a little bit. Not quite now, but in a little bit. This is Guido's cave. It's about to sink. Goodbye. Oh, he's just like sinking islands we're on, huh? Alright. Castle Surgate. You have to do that or you can't advance to the next bit. By the way, I found that out. I went to the boat where you're supposed to go, and they're not there because I hadn't sunk Guido's Island yet. I think you also have to come here before it appears. I really should have checked, but... Because Zayzat and his fleet are over there, they're not in here. Gotta put some books away in their proper place. I love weird Ronka. It's kind of funny that you can't get one of the items in here yet. You have to come back for it in World 3, and yet it is just a cottage, and it is not worth it. Ooh, Blue Mage Summoner and Beastmaster. Ugh, Blue Mage and Beastmaster are such a good combo. Okay, you get Float in here if you have a Time Mage. It's another useful skill. If you don't have a Time Mage, Cry. Meat Fort is gonna be hell. Unless you have a Geomancer. Geomancer and Time Mages are, the two classes that really make Meat Fort, a lot less painful. And you can get another song if you read this. Pretty good song if you have a bard. Then down in the basement is the inn and the shops. Don't know if there's anything new for sale, but probably just stock up on potions. I think you can buy a greatsword here now, which is why you want to get the free one before you leave Castle Bal. I mean, it's always good to get a free one instead of buying it, but... Get a heavy lance for my Dragoon. Some new thing. I'm gonna buy those gauntlets, actually. Might as well. Taunting me for a while, might as well buy them. The murdering is going. Dragon Pod was actually surprisingly okay, so... Doing good, doing good. Just looting another castle. That's all I do is loot castles. Alright, so now that I've done the flags, the ship should be here. You can't go in the castle. There's a big old barrier in the way. And once you do the flags, these ships appear. Should save normally, actually. I haven't done that in a little bit. We can land our dragon on the ship. There's not much to do with the dragon, at this point, anyway. Surgate is basically the only place we haven't been yet. So this is Zayzat, the other warrior. And I'm like, haha, we're kings, but we're just normal people. Alright, so he has a plan to get us into Excess Castle. Let's go downstairs. Again, I don't really have any tricks for beating the upcoming boss, so I'm just gonna have to slug it. That's gonna be the refrain for this whole team. It's like, I don't really have anything that trivializes this boss. I just have to punch them in the face a lot. Or, since it's ninja, stab them in the face a lot until they, you know, die. Best music's back, though, baby. Okay. Turn up the volume a little. Oops. It is an extremely good theme. Fell in the big boat! Woo! Alright, so Seiza is keeping him busy for a little bit. I have to go down here. Don't mind me though, I'm actually gonna go fight another one of these. Well, I could definitely have gone a bit better. Yeah, it's Brute! Battle on the big Brute! And there we go. Don't mind me, just gonna rejigger my job, so I'm sure you guys won't object to the music. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna swap Faris and Lena around. Yeah, probably barehanded. Double spear sounds good. This seems like a plan. By the way, dual wield does not give any stats, because it's an innate ability, not an equip ability. But I'm okay with this tournament. Alright, hello buddy. I'm harsh to these buzz. I'm terrible. Alright, I'll take a free deal. Alright, let's see how this works. Oh, there are definitely a ton of remixes for this game out there. Yes! 2 jump damages! Fine, Keto. You're a fucker. Tankito is a bit of an asshole, honestly. He white wins, but that's not really why he's an asshole. God, I probably want to keep that, actually. This strat is a little risky, for a reason we will see. Well, we might see. I hope we don't see. Ah, there we go. Oh, you were so close to dead, you fucker! Oh, he has 4,000 health and Vampire does... Ah, that dick! He was that close to dying. What a shitbag. One of just 2 jumps will get him. Ooh, that would have got him, but... alas. Yeah, it's kind of a gamble which one you wanna focus on killing, because Gilgamesh is in the front row, so he's a lot easier to damage. good as shit. I'm gonna miss the text that I really wanted to get, but it's fine. I don't want him to vampire me again. Okay, good, that should be him dead. Whew. God, I can't believe he was that close to dying and then vampired me. What a shit. So Gilgamesh drowns. If you have a thief, you can steal gloves from him at this point, which is the worst Genji gear. Still an okay accessory, but there are a lot better accessories. Go ahead and rest up. Alright, so this is where I'm apologizing. There's gonna be a bit of grinding. I want 4 reflect rings. This team absolutely wants 4 reflect rings on. Yeah, I definitely do a decent amount of grinding, so I end up class swapping early on. So, to be fair, this team is gonna have a much easier time grinding out reflect rings than my last team. If you remember rightly, my last team was Bard, Black Mage, Red Mage, Oracle. Getting reflect rings on that team was a fucking nightmare. I did not have any real non-magical attack until I got a reflect ring myself and could bounce spells off me onto them. It was... Ooh, I mean, I did the Oracle stuff, which goes through reflect, but it's such a pain in the ass to set up the cycle. And it takes such a long time that I just got... It really was awful. It was a hell of a time getting reflect rings, and it was only useful for one fight. But it was very useful for that one fight. So I don't really regret doing it. I'm happy to like throw down scrolls and see what happens. No, I'm blind. There we go. Ah, so now Faris has learned throw, which will be useful. When I need 2 throwers, I finally have 2 throwers. Alright, I am saving before this chest. I'm hoping I don't die horribly. It is a distinct possibility. These red dragons are assholes. They're also undead, so I don't want to use my dancing moves against them. That is definitely a dragon. Alright, that definitely could have gone a lot worse. Okay, everyone's pretty far from maxing everything, so I don't need to worry too much. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Red Dragon's undead. I will double check to make sure I'm not talking out of my ass, but... Type undead dragon. Red dragons are undead. There you go. Your lesson for the day. Those guys look pretty alive, but they are actually very dead. Ah, here we go. See, I'm not gonna have anywhere near as bad a time with Reflect Knights as I did in my last run. Because all I have is physical attacks. Trying to damage these guys when you only have magic is just terrible. The thing about the Oracle one is I couldn't automate it. Like, I couldn't just, like, hold down the fast forward button. I had to actually actively input stuff. Which is what made it a lot worse, because, you know, for this team, I can just hold down A and the fast forward button and let it go. And, you know, if I don't Sword Dance, it'll take a little longer, but if I do, you know... Alright, we'll see how many Reflect Knights it takes me. It's a 1 in 16 drop. I tend to go all the way... No, fuck. Those guys, pain in the ass. Just got a bit damaged, it's fine, I'm alright. I'm okay. 18,000 monies. Sword Dances definitely will make it a lot faster. None so far, but I'm on a stream. There was no way I was gonna get them early on a stream. Alright, so I'm gonna go all the way to the top to get all the items and get to the save point, and then I'm gonna come back down to the floor where I like to get them. He still smacked himself there. That was kind of funny. Luckily, I bought a billion potions. That is a xenomorph in a dressing gown, yes. I technically don't need to get this chest over here. And I'm kind of tempted to just not bother. In all honesty, because this chest is a pain in the ass and it's not really going to be worth me getting. I think I will just not bother getting this chest. Oh, level 25, so I can't be level 4 grab a good anymore. So in that chest over there is a golden hairpin, which halves your MP costs. I have no MP costs. This team doesn't give a fuck about its MP. So I don't need to get that. I don't need to fight another red dragon. For something I'm not gonna use, so... Alright, they reflected me. That's kind of funny. Alright, strap in, folks. We got 4 reflect rings to get. It's not got Reflect Knight in it. It's not worth fighting. turn the music down a smudge. Fast forward music isn't too bad. Alright. Nope. And this is my favorite Reflect Knight spot. I think it's just where I like fighting them. I don't think it's the most like efficient or anything. It's just where I find them. Nope. Nope. How are you guys' days going? Reflect rings. So yeah, drops in this game are either 100% or they're 1 out of 16, so not the worst I've ever done. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope my killing Reflect Knights really fast helps cheer you up a bit. Both of you guys up a bit. Actually, this is a lot less annoying than my last run, where I could not hold down the fast forward button. I would really have loved to have been able to hold down the fast forward button in that one. I don't blind, I'm just missing a lot, I guess. Whee! Now, I suppose the real question is grinding out 4 Reflect Rings worth it? And, the answer to that is you don't have a chance to get them again. So if you, like, get to the boss fight without them and you find it really hard, you don't have any way to come back and get them. Whereas if you get them, you don't need them. You know, it was a waste of time, but at least you don't get stuck. Wow, not a single one yet. How many have I fought now? $23 and not a single one? Ouch. Harsh. It took me 59 in my last run to get all 4 of them. This place is rude. Yay! Woo! 1! So Reflect Rings are actually really, really good in the Fiesta. Especially if you have a team that doesn't have white magic. Then you're like, well, you're never healing yourself with magic, so just having a Reflect Ring is just, like, perfect. You're never gonna reflect good spells off yourself. Time Mage too, yeah, as well. Ooh, second one, nice, nice. So if you're never gonna accidentally give your enemies a buff or a heal, you know, they're just really good accessories to have. Protects you from a ton of attacks. Oh, 3, there we go. Well, I got none for ages, and now they're all coming at once. It's pretty good. We may get to the fight I hope we get to the fight today where the reflect rings will be super fucking useful. Especially for this team. This team is gonna want these reflect rings really badly. I'm also just farming out some chicken knife runs at the same time, you know? 2 birds, 1 stone, it's fine. This last one is gonna be a pain in the ass, huh? That was the first and the last one. Alright, got some Gaia gear from one of the other enemies. I got one of my high potions back. Alright, bets on how many it's gonna be before I get this, how many total it's gonna be to get all 4. I think I'm gonna go with 53. Oh, nope. There's the 4th one. That wasn't too bad in the end. Alright, bestiary. How many? 40. Alright. Alright, not bad, not bad, not bad. 69 is too perfect. I've never gotten 69. Alright, let's run away from everything. Back up to the top of the tower. Not fall in the hole. Let's over there. Alright, and save onwards to this boss, who... I mean, it's gonna be annoying, but... Most teams are find this guy, like, really annoying. I mean, he really has only one thing you can do to him to sort of cheese him, and that's put him to sleep, and I don't have any means to do that. Most teams don't really have a means to do that. So, well, it looks like Faris is gonna get dragged in, which is a shame, because she is my big damage dealer. Reflect does not reflect Comet. So this guy has nearly 20,000 health. He kills a character, then spends his turn dragging them in. So you kind of actually want to leave a character dead, and then hit him a bunch of times, then revive that character, hope he kills someone else, and repeat. Unfortunately, he can bounce gravity, but it doesn't do any damage to him. I actually don't know exactly where the point that they get sucked into the abyss is. I generally revive them a bit earlier than when I think they will, so... Probably gonna go ahead and revive Faris pretty soon. So yeah, Atomos sucks them in and then basically eats them. And takes them out of the fight. Just sends them into the void. Alright, Lana this time. So sword stances would be nice. You know, if you felt like it. Now, Faris doesn't feel like swords dancing today. Neither does Faris. Alright. Oh my god, guys! It's a 1 in 4 chance. Yeah, ideally, you really need to chunk his 20,000 health before he pulls someone into the void, essentially. Before he pulls your entire party into the void, really. Varus, come on. Yeah, he does, like, gravity spells throughout. If you have Reflect Rings on, that's not a problem. Alright, I'm gonna have to just revive Lena. I'm really hoping to kill him while everyone is alive, so that's good. Yeah! Perfect! Everyone gets ability points now. So yes, after you beat Atomos, the tower is destroyed, so you can't come back. And you can... Reflect Rings are later in the game, but not until World 3. And the boss where you really want Reflect Rings is at the end of World 2. So, yeah, if you don't get all 4 Reflect Rings now, and you end up having a really hard time with a really hard boss, you have to hope you have a save back here, or I guess just grind out some more. There are ways to get past them without Reflect Rings. It's not like they're necessary, it just makes the fight a lot easier. Alright, so we have a submarine now. We have a couple of different places we can go. Yes, sorry honey, you missed me grinding out Reflect Rings. It only took me 40 Reflect Nights, and because my team is all physical, it was actually a lot easier than my last team. So it was just a matter of holding down the A and the fast forward button. Alright, I'm going to this one. So the upper shiny spot, this one here, is completely unimportant unless you have a summoner, and even if you have a summoner, but Catabolus is sometimes useful. I would probably pick him up if I had a summoner. What he does is he casts Break, but he has to get through Magic Evade to do it. But he is still pretty useful against certain bosses. So we're going to Moor early, because it's a weapon and armor upgrade. Frankly, I ain't saying no to a weapon and armor upgrade. The underwater theme is very... The music in this game is just very, very solid. Alright, so I do have... I don't think I'm going to give the Dragoon any air knives, despite it being useful, because I think I just want, like, lances to do double damage, you know? And finally, this is enough of an upgrade for me to get rid of the main gauche, because the Orichalcum Dirk was only a little bit stronger than the main gauche, but this is quite a bit stronger. I'm debating... I think... Dancing Dagger Sword Dance is really good, but it is only 1 out of 8 times. And I think the consistent damage from 2 air knives is just nicer at the minute. Especially for the next place I'm going. There's an enemy that's weak to wind there, so it's just super nice. Actually, I should just... Reflect Ring is another one that doesn't auto-equip. Bone Mail is a thing that does auto-equip, and it's very annoying because I never use it. Alright, there we go. Piano Flex! We haven't done this in a while. Virtuoso! Go Bart Gomez and his mission to be the best piano player in FF5. Just have to move the window there for a second. Yep, don't need to rest at an inn, but item shopping is very useful. Free stock and high potions. I have no money. Oh, I should sell those dragon fangs. Sell some stuff I don't need. Dragon fangs for some money. Dark matter, even though it's not worth much money. Blood sword. Great sword. Wind slash. Yeah, Lamia's harp. Yeah, everyone respects a piano solo. It's just, yeah. Money useful. So this Moor also has the level 5 spells for white, black, and time, so it's very useful. The Aga spells are such an upgrade on the Ara spells. You definitely, if you have a black mage, you want to pick those up as soon as you can. Oops, I'm going the wrong way, it's fine. Keep hitting walls. Oh, I went too far. Oh no! I'm very good at this. Not quite there yet. I missed this gap. This is the gap I wanted to go down. There we go. So as I say, we're ignoring that top left one because it's unimportant. We are going into this cave. Anywhere you can land the submarine, you get a free rest because you can just go down here. It's very handy. Alright, we're in Guido's cave, which sank to the bottom of the ocean, if you remember. We gotta go meet Guido. Yeah, I don't want to fight those guys. Those are just annoying. Take the stone. Dump the stone. Actually, those slimes are just way more annoying than anything to fight. So these metamorphs, if you have a staff user, definitely worth coming in. They are weak to wind. So those air knives you just bought at Moor are gonna do work. Yeah, they're definitely gonna do work. So you have to do that, you have to hit the switch in that one, then put it in this one to go through this door. Killing metamorphs drop staffs of light, but only if they're in their metamorph form. In this form, because what they do is they transform. We may or may not see it because I'm killing them very fast. But they don't drop staffs of light if they are in their transformed form, so you have to wait for them to transform back to get the drop. So what the Staff of Light does is, if you use it as an item, it does Holy. Which is very useful against a certain Holy weak boss. So, if you have like a white mage, and not much defensive power, a couple of Staffs of Light are very useful. It's also just a good upgrade for your staff user in terms of power for your staff. Yep, if you have staffs, break some over a certain dude's head. This is Guido, he's a turtle. Gomez, being the villain he is gonna hit him a little bit. He's gonna tell us what X-Death, he's gonna tell us he's sealed, he's a tree. X-Death is actually a tree. You have to go to the Forest of Moor with this branch. So we've been to Moor, so now we can actually get in the forest next to it. If you go into the forest earlier, it won't let you in. Your path is barred. Anyway, because again, I don't have a teleport, let's run out. I actually have enough physical strength to just kill those guys before they transform, which is super nice. You gotta put the stone back in the middle one to escape. So those slimes use vampire when they're damaged, which is why I don't want to fight them. They are not worth fighting. Unlike the metamorphs, they don't give you anything useful. So, back to Moor. This time I'm gonna go through this passage. Hopefully not get lost. Alright, here we go. Back to Moor. Alright, the boss coming up I am exceptionally terrified of. Yeah, I need branch key here, enter branchwood. I don't know how this fight is going to go. The boss fight. I don't have any way to cheese it, which is completely terrifying. So let's just rock and roll, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna get a guide up for this forest, because I always forget where the items are in this forest. I'm gonna try my best to remember, but it's definitely... Okay, wind doesn't heal these guys, it's fine. Yeah, I just have a hard time remembering where things are in this forest. It doesn't have much in the way of landmarks. So then there's a tree with a hole over here that I have to go past and get a chest. This is like the one area of the game where I don't know where all the chests are, despite having played this game too many times to count. This forest, I just cannot remember where the chests are. I don't think there's anything else. Nope. So yeah, the boss... Don't want to fight these guys. The boss at the end of this is definitely an open question of whether I can beat it or not. Okay, I'll fight this one. Go some levels. I am glad I've got a bunch of levels, which will really help my survivability. It's definitely an issue. Ah, yes, up here. There we go. Take it down. Those trees are still in that black screen there. I don't think they were supposed to be. Alright, I should really heal like Lena. It's fine. If you don't have a white mage, you are gonna be relying on potions so much. High potions specifically, but nope. If you're not getting the Brave Blade, you should just be running from fights that are annoying. I don't run away from anywhere near as many fights as I probably should. Let's try this one. If it wasn't a preemptive strike, I wouldn't have bothered. Alright, here we go. Cottage. East for another chest. don't even need to, like, tent here. I'm fine. I'll free my, a worm. Stab him in the face. Just throw so many knives in his face. He'll never recover. An elixir's good. Morning star. Alright, here we go. So, Exeth kind of sets the forest on fire. I am gonna grab this chest when it's an Aegis Shield. Fire Shield might actually be useful through this team. But Aegis Shield is just the better shield, so... So yeah, it gives 33% evasion. What it's really good for is it sometimes blocks magic damage. So occasionally, like, spells just don't hit if you have an Aegis Shield. Oh, hello. I guess menu time counts for you. Hey, buddy. Alright, down we go. So if you wait to open that chest, it turns into a flame shield. You have an Aegis Shield. Thank you, Bo. And now it's empty. So yeah, if you open it now, it'll be a flame shield instead of an Aegis Shield. But yeah, Aegis Shield is just the superior shield. And a lot less common. Flame Tongue you can't use. By the way, you can exit the forest here. Something I did not know about for the longest time. Alright. Okay, this boss is going to be interesting. Alright, yeah, Special Hell is incoming. Like, I really don't think there's any... I mean, I really don't have any, I don't have any tricks up my sleeve. And this boss is rough even for a much better prepared team, so... I think my setup is probably as good as it's going to get. I could make my... I think I want my Dancer to be strong, over more survivable, maybe. That's basically the only decision I have here. The only thing I need to do is... make sure I have, Damn, I should have bought 2 heavy lances. I did not consider that. That's probably something I should have considered. Oops. Probably just gonna have to be... No, I think I want... If, this goes horribly wrong, I might go out and buy another heavy lance. Okay. So, I'm gonna go back to sword stance on my ninja. Yeah, Chemist can actually, if you got enough Dark Matters, can chump this boss. If you didn't, get enough Dark Matters, yeah, I mean, Chemist is still really useful in this fight, but yeah, it's a lot harder. Because the crystals are vulnerable to insta-death. I don't have any means to do any of that. The thing about the crystals is I want non-elemental stuff on everyone, you see, so... Oh boy, alright, this is gonna be a doozy. Let's see if I die horribly. I'm going to die horribly. I'm going to go into this menu because I need to remember which one is which. Okay, this one's fire. This one's wind, this one's earth, this one's water. Doesn't really matter which one I go for here. The only thing I could do is buy a shit ton of shurikens, which is another thing I might do if this goes tremendously badly, is buy a ton of shurikens and come back in this fight. Okay, about 500. Yeah, elemental crystals, but yeah, they all look the same. So these guys have 7,777 health. They do physical attacks until they get low in health, and then they go mental at you and try to kick your shit in. When they hit 3,000 health is when they use their special elemental attacks. Shit. 24 plus, so we've done about 3,000 damage. I don't think it's quite at the fuck me up stage yet. No, it isn't. Okay, good. Monk's counter is going to fuck up my counts real bad. Alright, I am praying. That is not exactly what I want. Oh, that is what I want, though. Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay, one down. One down. Oh, one is dead. One is dead. Okay. Okay, jump hit that one. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, even their physical attacks are very scary. Because they add up. But one down is very good. So I'm just going to heal up, and then I'm probably going to take on that water crystal in the front. That earth one I took down is one of the scariest ones. It uses Earth Shaker when it gets down really low. So I do have reflect rings on. Which is gonna help with the fire in the air, sort of. So I'm going to take down this water one in the front first. Okay. Yeah, I'll heal up a little bit more, and then I'm just gonna go for it. Not entirely sure how much damage I've done. About 1,300, maybe? Oh, Jesus. Fucking hell, Windows. Scaring the shit out of me. I almost jumped out of my fucking seat. Okay, he might be in his danger zone now. Windows does just want... He just wants some of my attention. Oh. Okay, nope, it is not in its danger zone yet. Well, it probably is now, so... Oh dear, that is not great. Yep, that's it in its danger zone. That's Aqua Breath. That is me fucked. Well, I'll see if Jump kills it. It did not. Okay. I'm gonna go with a much safer throwing a shuriken than relying on a Swords Dance. Okay, it's dead. Now I don't really have to worry about their attack damage. Which I think Aeroga is reflectable. I guess I'll find out. Alright, that fire crystal's taken a bit of a beating from me, so I think it's definitely the next one to go. The main problem with reflecting this guy is that it heals him. And if it heals him more than you can damage him, you're in trouble. But this team shouldn't have a problem damaging him. If I get a bit luckier with Swords Dances. Yeah, see about 800, I'm not all that worried about doing that amount of damage. So yeah, I've had teams where I've reflected the fire back and just not been able to do enough damage. Alright. Okay, I think this boss is pretty in hand as long as Aeroga gets reflected. Let's find out! So yeah, the other strat to do is to get like the fire crystal down and then let it bombard its other ones, but that's also scary because if you don't want them all going into meltdown at the same time. Yeah, this is why I didn't want the air knives on. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I can do more than that in damage a turn. If this team is anything, it's strong. It also can heal itself out of its danger mode, which is kind of funny. Yeah, this is why you don't want the air knives on, because you don't want to be healing this guy at the end of a very long fight. At least not any more than you are with Reflect, but yeah. There we go. If I can just get some good attacks in, I'm fine. There we go. Whew, that was scary, and I did technically wipe once, so... Oh, terrifying. Alright, high axe death. So they were the crystals. We kind of fucked up again. We did it again. We kind of hecked everything up a little bit. We kind of killed the guardians of the crystal. Let like axe death come in and get them all. Krill came to save the day again, and it didn't work quite as well. So this is a formality fight. You can skip it with a glitch using the bone mail. But yeah, it's not very long if you're fast forwarding and you have a reflect ring for him to hit himself. Alright, so I was very terrified about the crystals, but yeah, this group does enough damage that it actually can rush down a crystal once it's in its bad phase. As long as you're paying attention to the damage you're doing, it's not so bad. Alright, F for Galuf. Bye, Galuf. Oh god, genuinely that Windows noise scared the ever-loving shit out of me. I'm already really tense, that fight is really scary. And then it just popped up out of nowhere, and I am very easily startled. It was very scary. Alright, Grandpa's calling her. So yes, Galuf is now being replaced with Krill. She gets all of his job experience and levels and stuff. Let's go ahead, and Krill has the most adorable sprites. I mean, look at that ninja. That's adorable. That's adorable. Everything, look at that. That's just so cute. What was Monk? Monk. Even her monk is extremely cute. Focus. Yep. Black Mage, yeah, her jobs are all very adorable. I mean, look at this Cannoneer. Even her Necromancer is adorable. Cheeps. She's just very good. Alright, well, that is the forest done. I think there's only one side thing I'm going to do before I go to Death's Castle. Yep. Oh, she plays an FF5 in the White Mage outfit. That's adorable. Yes, down around the bottom will do. This is mostly a massive time save for me later on. What I am going to do is... put that on. FF14 is getting its big update tomorrow, isn't it? So Smoke has just run away, and I just put that on because these guys are actually really hard to run away from, and they're kind of annoying. So I just want to guarantee the run. Alright, here we go. 5.0 is here ahead of Shadowbringers, okay. Let's see how lucky I get with this. Ooh. This is a gill turtle. I'm not fighting him. He sucks. Don't do it. If you're on the GBA, quick save. As I mentioned before, it resets the encounter rate. And we can continue along the path to getting some money. Oh, hang on. Oh shit. Okay, good. I saved before. It doesn't normally you get 2 steps before he comes back. I guess it really did want to give me 2 steps there. Sure, it's normally 2. Yeah, it's normally 2, and then on the 3rd he appears, see? That was weird. I don't normally get him on the 2nd step. Alright, guess I gotta keep that in mind. Yeah, see, 2's fine. The gill turtle is, don't ever fight the gill turtle. He's not even remotely worth it. You want the money, cheese it. There are way easier methods of getting money, even without this quick save, shenanigans, without fighting the gill turtle. So there we go. That got me up to 150,000 money. If you have the GBA version and you quick save, I definitely recommend having a go. I would definitely save outside the cave, just in case something like that happens. I have no idea if smoke works against the gill turtle. You can also do that over and over again. If you go out the door and go back in, the money resets. I only do it once, again, it just saves me a bit of time, especially since I'm streaming this. It's just gonna save me a bit of time later on. So, because we hit the barrier down, yeah, specifically the North American TV version, I think did they fix it in the European one? Like, I kind of remember doing that shit in the European one too. I thought it was just the rare encounter thing they fixed in the EU version. I could be wrong. But I think in the EU version you can't use it to get the rare encounter stuff. I think you can still use the chi stuff. Wouldn't quote me, don't remember exactly. Alright, welcome to Castle Exdeath. These people are all dead, don't worry about it. Let's... Sure everyone is optimized again. There we go. Do I need to buy... Actually, before I go in, it's like, do I want to buy more stuff? Scrolls... Okay, I'm gonna go buy a few things, actually. I'm not gonna get the ability to buy a few things for a while. So I just want to make sure I'm kitted up. And I think the best place is Quell for me here. There's no meat, it's fine. Absolutely no meat whatsoever. Yeah, I just want to fill up on high potions. And some other items. Alright, I'm gonna go buy a few more scrolls, and I'm gonna buy a couple of shurikens, because they're just very useful to have an emergency. And I'm not gonna be able to buy them for a little bit into World 3, so... Essentially, I don't want to ever get caught unaware in World 3. I think 5 should do it. I basically want them as an emergency more than, like... But I'm not going to be relying on them as damage for bosses and stuff. It is mostly just, like that crystal where I'm like, oh, fuck. Fling it! Fling it! And more Phoenix Downs is very useful for this team. And making sure I just have a full contingent of potions. Especially considering the place I'm going, so... Again, you just really want to be prepared before you go into this castle. Because once you do it, you don't get an opportunity to buy stuff for a little bit afterwards. And then you're stuck in an area for a bit after that. Save state am I on? 5. Oh yeah, I should change her back to barehanded. These guys are weak to fire, not particularly dangerous, just some wolves. Oh, no, actually thinking of it, I might want smoke for some of the encounters in this place. Having a automatic flee might be super useful, actually. She's slightly less strong, but I think that'll actually be more useful in the long run. It's hit, that would be lovely. Some very dodgy wolves. So you start fighting a lot more enemies with like innate reflect, like that reflect mage. Which definitely does limit Black's offense a little bit, but not too much. Onwards. Yep, nothing suspicious in here. Absolutely nothing. Just a random dead end. In a normal castle. Absolutely nothing wrong here. Alright, so, Kelger's now dead, so that's literally all of the, Dawn Warriors are now dead. Because our dad died before the story even began, and Galuf just died, and Zazak died before that, so yeah, they're all dead now. Rip all the grandpas. Doing counters on the lower floors aren't that bad. It is the higher floors where this castle basically goes into overdrive a little bit. Nice ice shield. Ah, now these guys, if you have a staff user, kill these guys until you get a power staff. It is supremely useful against Shinryu, and oh, there it is. I can't use it because I don't have a staff user, which is why it dropped literally immediately. But if you use it in battle, if you attack with it, it does berserk on the enemy, and it is extremely useful for Shinryu. And those enemies don't appear after this. It's a very missable item, so pick it up now. If you have a staff user. It's not the only way to berserk Shinryu, but it's one of the easiest and least annoying. So if you have a white mage, grab it. I'm not getting that bow. I don't have float. I can't use bows. So down in the lava, there's a path towards the Hayate bow, which is a really good bow. I don't have float. I am not taking damage for a weapon I cannot use. So, Reflect is very useful in this dungeon for that enemy who likes to cast death on, I guess, itself, really. If it has a reflect target, like the reflect mage, it will reflect death off of that instead. Guess not. Reflect, reflect, reflect! And just loves dying and being dead. Yeah, this is Meat Fort. Hello. Meat Fort is a bit infamous. It's the last dungeon of World 2. It's very difficult. It is very long. And you know, some of the encounters on the higher floors are nasty. It confused itself. Let's take that opportunity to do a bit of healing. Yeah, it is definitely made of meat. I mean, look at this thing. I don't need to get any of the items here, but I will, because fuck it. I can throw them, I can sell them. Oop. That went badly. Ah, I can't escape from this fight. So this is Jackanapes, who I avoided last time, and I'm gonna unload the save state to avoid him this time. There we go. I can beat him, it's just not worth it. Oh, he blasted himself to death! I didn't know you could reflect blaster. There you go, I learned something new myself. Blaster reflects. Alright, let's go ahead and tent. So for this crew, tents are almost good enough because they heal 1,000 health and 100 MP. I don't care about MP, but yeah, cottages just full heal. I am fighting a lot of things in here because I do want to fight things that are easy enough for me to fight. Because I want, this team really wants to be at a high level with Monk here, and Dancer. That and I'm gonna have to level grind for the super bosses, so... Yeah, Mur goes fast, but you don't fight anything. Oh shit. This is a fight where I'm like, do I fight this or not? I might do just to show it. It's definitely not the hardest of these fights. Lightning's okay, it's not horrific. There's definitely worse fights in this place. Nice job, level. Yeah, everyone is still a decent ways away from their next job level. Yeah, Mur definitely goes fast, though. Yeah, there are a lot worse fights in this dungeon. You can maybe guess what they might be, seeing as we've seen a yellow dragon now in the wild. Rain does not reflect. There you go. Jeez. Game, I don't need 2 of them. I can't use staffs. Please, please stop. I'm not all that concerned about healing at the minute because I'm about to enter Hell Floor, which is really why I want smoke. Oh, 2 yellow dragons! How about no? How about absolutely not? No. So yeah, this floor damages you unless you have float or Geomancer, because Geomancers don't get hurt by damaged floors. Oh fuck! Oh fuck, oh fuck, I'm fucked, I'm fucked, I'm fucked, I'm fucked, I'm fucked, I'm fucked. That back attack. Oh Jesus! Oh! That was the worst encounter and I got a back attack with it. Oh Jesus, I can't believe I didn't die. Oh shit! So those blue dragons, there's actually 3 of them. But their sprites are so big, they only show 1 on the screen at one time, but there are actually 3 of them, and they do all attack you. I should have been dead. I should have game overed right fucking there. Woof. Oh, what a wild ride. Twin Lance is useful. Gonna pick up. I actually don't know if I can use Twin Lance, admittedly. Oh, adventure. Can't believe Bart managed to flee from that fight. What a bro, what a bro. So yeah, can I use Twin Lance? I actually don't know. Ah, ninjas can use Twin Lances, okay. Twin Lance, really good, attacks twice. So I've pretty memorized that pattern, but I still save state because I'm still prone to falling in the pit. So essentially that drops you down into the flame room below. And I don't wanna go through that again. Twin Lance is exceptionally good, yes. Yeah, I can't really be bothered with this fight either. Those bunnies are annoying because they can casterize when they die. I'm gonna get a nice lance in here though, and a few. Ah, yes, I start getting Fuba Shurikens now. So yeah, the Partisan is a very good spear, so I'm happy to get that for my Dragoon. And so, well, this chest is empty. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Hi, Gilgamesh. So yeah, he only appears if you open that chest. Someone already took the treasure, huh? Oh no. By the way, Carbuncle is in here. If you go on the skulls to the top warp, that's where Carbuncle is, and definitely grab Carbuncle. No, Mallet. Definitely grab Carbuncle if you have a summoner. Hey, Greg. Teeny tiny Lena, yes. We get his good theme again. Krill does look a little cross. It's very adorable. Dual wielding lances, very good. Much approval. She's determined! She's gotta punch him. Oh no! Sleeping old. Oh no. So yeah, my ninja now does 3 attacks. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't have a very good way to unconfuse him. Well, he's dead. It's fine. After I wish I'd bought even more Phoenix Downs. Oh, Dance All Days is bad. Okay, not too bad. Could have been a lot worse. Gonna have Lobez heal himself. Yeah, there we go, Confuse cures. Yeah, I don't have a good way to cure Confuse at all. Or sleep, for that matter. Oh dear. Could you attack one of my sleeping units? That would be nice. Oh, you fucker. Could I Swords Dance once, Bartz? Bartz, could you do me a fucking solid and sword? No! Bartz! Oh, Jesus. Alright. Bartz is just fucking this shit up so hard. Finally! No, I can't attack my own party. The problem is I'd kill them. That's fine. My problem is my party is so strong, I would kill anyone I attacked. You kind of want your magic user to bop them. Because otherwise they die. Alright, well, I've hit the health, so I'm fine. He can still kill me, but the fight is done. That was like the 4th tempting tango in a row, yes. Alright, here we go. Here's where he now does no damage, and I don't have to worry about it. But I am going to heal some status effects. By the way, there's no way to heal old, if you don't have White Magic Asuna. I also don't know how to cure sleep apart from bopping them. I've never seen a dead mini unit before either. It's adorable. How about you? Oh, yeah, there we go. X-Death is throwing Gilgamesh into the void. He had not Excalibur, but Excalibur, and it did no damage. So that fight was a lot harder than that fight normally goes. Alright, I'm gonna go cottage up. Oh, go away. Ugh, back attack, like, gross. I miss Thief where I don't get back attacks anymore. Sure, you can only do 1 damage with Excalibur, and he does a lot more than that, so yeah, he is strong. He is strong. Alright, this is going to be a hell fight. I have the Reflect Rings, which is going to make things easier, but... easier is the operative word, and it's only going to be easier at a certain point of the fight. So... ah, Excalibur. Nice. Alright. Alright, here we go. Yep, throbbing meat. There you go, meat fort. Yep, Greg is dead. We'll never see him again. He was thrown into the void. I swear, like, we're never gonna let XF get away with it. He's actually gonna return the world to 1, which is where it used to be. Wow, oh god, I should have gotten rid of smoke before I came in here. Whoops, it's fine. We'll see how it goes. So X-Death is a real fucking asshole. He has a lot of moves. I also don't know what level I am. Shouldn't matter because level 3 flare doesn't hit through reflect, but let me just get the boss guide up because I know all of the stuff he does, but it is long. And reflect is super handy against this guy at a certain point. So he does reverse polarity, which switches your rows. As long as it hits you. It didn't hit my Dragoon, so... he tries to dispel, but he can't actually dispel, good, 28. He can't dispel Reflect because it's on our accessory, so it can't actually get rid of it. This guy has 32,000 health. He is very strong. He is weak to Holy. We don't have Holy yet, but if you have a Staff of... oh shit, there's one of his mean attacks. Earthshaker. If you have a Staff of Light, you can break it over his head. He does Aga spells later on the fight. He has Poison Breath, which is probably his meanest, meanest possible move he could do, because Poison Breath is just mean as hell. He has a lot of party-wide attacks, as you can see. He's, definitely very worrisome if you don't have party-wide healing. Yeah, that puts someone down to single-digit health. God, I went and bought more high potions, actually. Once you get him down below 16,000, he starts doing spells, and that's when the fight is actually going to get easier for me. This bit of the fight is harder because he uses things like Earthshaker and Vacuum Wave. Oh dear. I'm gonna regret not getting like a billion Phoenix Downs, huh? He also rather unfortunately put me all in the back row right away, which sort of killed my my damage significantly. Not that Bartz wants to do any Swords Dances, he is quite content to do some Mystery Waltzes instead. I was kind of hoping he would reverse polarity me back into the front row, but he hasn't. Yeah, there's level 3 Flare. He is a multiple of 3, so he is level 66, so it will do damage to him. It's a very good thing to reflect back on him. Sword Dance, 1200, nice, nice. Oh, Doom. You rarely see Doom late on in the fight. You can use it at the start of the fight. He does an opening move. It's usually Doom. It's usually what I see. It's like a 2/3 chance of being Doom, and then you can use Doom at some point in his algorithm. All bosses have like algorithms they can do. Oh, shit. And apparently he can use Doom at that point. You hardly ever see it, but yeah, I guess he, went ahead and did it to me. So Krill's gonna die in 24 seconds. Oh, he's below half health. He's starting to spam new spells. So yeah, this is where the reflect rings are really handy, because they reflect his agates right back at him. He does vacuum waves, so he's still exceptionally dangerous. But he does damage to himself instead of you with the Aga spells and reflect rings. Just why reflect rings are so good in this fight. Because instead of me dying, he takes a few hundred damage. Now Bartz is just, he hates Bartz, doesn't he? I do still have to kill him, though. Wow, he really, really hates Bartz. Let's hope I have enough Phoenix Downs. And the problem with Jump is it is taking Lena off as a target. And she'd be a much better target than Bartz, but Jump is doing so much of my damage, I can't really afford to keep her on the ground. Alright, Krill is about to die. Yeah, it's just like, go Beth, get out of here, I'm the villain! Yeah, please damage Krill, she's about to die anyway. She goes. By the way, reflected characters, when dead, still have reflect. Do not use Arise on, or life on a dead unit with reflect ring on. You will just bounce your spell right off them. It is, in fact, exceptionally funny. I keep hoping he does spells. I'm going to fling a shuriken at him. Please do another spell. Yes! That's what I like to see. I also like to see that. So yeah, this fight is really hard. This is such a brick wall, especially for where it is in the game. Oh, yes! Alright, XF down. Monk was there, you know, chipping away, chipping away. Krill helping. She's doing good, she's helping. Oh no, the crystals are dying! Alright, that is the end of World 2. We awake on a random cliff. Alright, there's Castle Tycoon. It's fine, don't worry about it. Alright, I'm just gonna update my spreadsheet. Don't mind me, a few seconds, because I'm going to figure out what I want to do here, because that is actually going to be a little bit of an important question. Okay, there we go. Alright. We're back in our old world. Sure, absolutely. Everything is perfectly good. There is nothing wrong. Everything's fine. I actually don't know if I need to rest here, but I'm going to anyway. So... I'm going to... For absolutely no reason whatsoever, unequip her. I'm just debating. Yeah. On a nice Aegis shield. I should totally throw Excalibur in someone's face, yes. Remind me or I will forget. Yeah, Reflect Rings are still pretty good. Just for posterity, I didn't want to change her. For no reason whatsoever, I'm changing those two. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah, we're back safe. Woohoo! Oh yeah, I definitely want to throw Excalibur at someone. Alright, so yeah, they know about Faris now for some reason, but, you know, the king's dead, so now they're both queens, not princesses. I should really stop calling them princesses. Feels like... shit is happening. It's a bit weird that we're back in Tycoon, right? We can't go get the princesses, the dancers sort of block the way, so we're just gonna have to leave without them. No, they're queens! The king is dead! Long live the queens! I take the Brave Blade. When I have a knight, I Brave Blade run this game, 100%. Love the Brave Blade. Alright. So I think that's very good. Alright. Let's go explore this world that is totally the same as when we left it. They're queens now. They're not princesses. So, Boko has a wife and children now. You can actually see Coco on the field, in World 2, actually, which is a bit weird, so we got busy very fast. This way... I love the Brave Blade. I don't mind not running from fights in this game. Honestly, it doesn't really bother me. With a knight can just wreck every single random encounter. So, you know, with two-handed knights, you don't have a problem fighting random encounters. Kinda just resolved Krill to getting her shit kicked in there. Whoops. Maybe I don't jump in this fight. And this is why I save, just in case, you know, I got my shit kicked in. This fight can actually be really troublesome. The big thing about this fight is it's really hard to kill this guy. Because once you get him down to a certain amount of health, he runs, he, runs the hell away. And he also, yeah, he completely destroys your damage with, killing your level. Yeah, once he's at a certain health, he'll run away. If you want to kill him, you have to do that much damage to him before he runs away. I have killed him. If you put him to sleep, that's a really good way, because he can't run away if he's asleep. Oh my god, come on. And Krill is now doing no damage. There we go, he flees, so you get, like, some ability points. You get money out of him if you kill him. It's not really worth it. Hassling over. But yeah, if you ever put him to sleep, or Berserk or something else, you can basically stop him from running away and get his money instead of just his ability points. Gilgamesh was absolutely rational in being a sword guy. Alright, so we have Faris back, who is good. Good, alright, I have my team. So I'm going with these classes, even though Dancer is actually going to be busted. Because Dancer needs the least amount of ability points to master on everyone. And I'm that kind of person. So... Hi, Guido! So basically the world is split in two to capture the void, and oh no! Angsteth is alive! Oh no! And bye, Lena. Bye, Tycoon. Bye, Lena. Bye, us. Alright. We are at the Library of Ancients. There is a missable thing here I will point out for people who have Bard. So you can actually see both halves of this book, but it's unreadable until they merge the two from the two different worlds. I still have my lovely free heal pot. Oh, it's a hell of a big splinter. So this guy gives you Mana's Paean. This is very, very missable. Do not go and do the pyramid before getting that song if you have Bard. It's not an amazing song, but it's still a very good song. It increases magic power, and it is incredibly missable. The next dungeon is the pyramid. Once you do it, you cannot get that song. The song does make, yeah, I mean, there are better songs. The level up song is just better than Magic, in general, honestly. Speed and level. Magic's still really good, just like Strength's really good, but level is just so much better than focusing it up on Strength. You want Hero's Rhyme on basically at all times. Yeah, I'm gonna up my, yeah, they do stack, so both of them at the same time. Yeah, it's very good. Both, absolutely both. That's why I say get it, you know, pick it up now. Do not get it. But Hero's Rhyme is technically a better song. Because level determines so much in this game in terms of damage formulas and stuff. It's kind of funny. Yeah, get 3 people to sing, have a black mage, destroy everything. So the sand isn't moving anymore. So we can go over to Moor. Hello. We are gonna pick up something very good here. I actually didn't get that main ghost last time, I forgot to pick it up. So this is not here the first time you visit Moor. We have a choice. You're either very brave or very lucky. If you're brave, take the crate on the left. If you're a coward, take the one on the right. No matter what you choose, he clucks at you. How much of a chicken have I been? Reasonable, but not amazingly so. Actually, it's best to have to figure it out. 33, so yeah, 60 times. Alright. I definitely have to do some work on that, and I'm gonna do that off stream, because I feel like this is a pretty good place for me to stop for today. And you guys don't need to see me run away from 200 fights. I already gave you Reflect Ring grinding today. I don't need to do Chicken Knife grinding on top of that. It is time for Cowardice. Alright. So I believe that's the way I get around the proc. I'll have to re-look this up, because what the Chicken Knife does is it gets stronger as you run away, and when you attack with it, there is a 25% chance that you flee instead. Which is very annoying, because against bosses you actually don't flee, you just lose your turn. So ideally you want a way to get around that, because the Chicken Knife is basically the strongest weapon in the game once it's fully powered, because of how knife formulas work, which I'll explain when I show you the full power knife. But there are various ways to get around it if you use, like, Thief's Mug or Dance. It doesn't do the proc, because it does Dance or Mug instead. The Twin Lance is another way to get around it. I'll have to look up exactly how that works, though. But, yeah, I feel like 2.5-ish hours, we got through all of World 2, and we are now into World 3. I feel like it's a good place to stop, and I'm not sure when I'll stream this next. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I know there's Fest on Fast, so we'll see. Probably not too long. I do like to play FF5, and I do want to get 8 runs done this year, so I do need to get moving. I do need to beat World 3. But, I'll let you guys know. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed some more FF5 with this team. This team has actually been a lot more fun than I initially thought it was going to be when I first drew it. Monk, Ninja, Dancer, Dragoon is a team that I was like, oh fuck, this doesn't have any real tricks. My main damage isn't gonna arrive until I get Chicken Knife Sword Dances, which is going to be very soon, which is, I'm gonna get the kit for that in the next dungeon. But no, I've had a really good time. I hope you had a good time watching. Vicky's and I will be back tonight at about 7:30 with more Iconoclasts. We started that last week. We're in the underwater lab. We are going to try and rescue some scientists. So we'll see you in about 3 hours. Bye, everyone.